I was very bad lah. No, I took the drugs. I go and sell it to those halfway house people.
Hi, my name is Isaac, and welcome to Flip the Prata. My co-host,
Chitong, yes.
and here we have a special guest
hello.
with us today, Jeremy, who is an ex-drug addict and a senior staff at the Hiding Place, which is a halfway house in Singapore. So, Jeremy, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm a staff at the Hiding Place. I've been there for close to 14 years.
Wow.
And I came there for the program in 2010 lah. Straight out from prison, and then a call to serve there to help people of my background, you know, ex-prisoners, delinquents, addicts or substance user, whatever lah, problematic people.
Can you share more about where you grew up and what was your neighborhood like?
So when I was in primary 6, then that is where I failed my PSLE. So when I failed, I tell myself, okay lah, if I fail again, I want to be a bad person. No?
Oh, okay.
So you told yourself
I told myself
that was my goal. If I fail PSLE,
I'll be a bad person.
Wow.
and it really happened.
And it really happened. It's a curse on myself.
Last time I was like, wow, if I fail PSLE, I go and buy this chocolate. You know, because you will straight away be a bad person.
So when I stayed back the first, I start to smoke. Then last time don't have glue sniffing. Just started, I take thinner.
At primary 6.
Yeah, primary 6. The first year I stayed back lah. During that time also I took glue sniffing. Yeah.
Or was it because of the people around you that was doing
It's the environment, the people that I mix with lah.
I see.
Because I was like, how you suddenly know this glue
the
sniffing?
thinning
Because my
Yeah.
time glue sniffing was very popular.
Oh.
But I don't know that time heroin because I'm not into heroin yet.
The hard drugs, not yet.
Not yet.
Also like, wow, that time taking the first pass was really like a major decision, considered a major significant point in your life, right? Because you never thought that just that one path it could escalate into all these
Yeah,
things.
I never thought. It's just out of curiosity. When later on stage, right, like when I want to turn into a new leaf, people tell me is that okay, why you take drugs, Jeremy? Share. A lot of people they say because they come from dysfunctional home or the environment or their neighborhood. But I'm neither there. So my answer is that out of curiosity. In Mandarin, there's a saying that said, 你爱上他, that means the 白粉啦, you got 小白啦.
Oh.
So it's either that you take the path, then after that you either love it or you hate it. But sorry, I love it lah. So that's how my addiction journey starts. Okay, I was ding dong lah. 21 I was caught, right? Not so 21 to 24 on the street, stop for a while, then continue. I count as a full-time drug addict lah. Until when I was 26, I go into Helping Hand, first halfway house.
That was prison sentence or
No.
you self-check-in?
I come out from prison already.
Okay.
Correct not? Then I run for my urine test. So that time when you go halfway house can help you.
Okay.
Oh.
You stay there, finish your withdrawal, cold turkey, that time still can lock you. After finish, then the staff there will bring me to, the time was Ang Mo Kio Police Station. Ang Mo Kio Police Station, okay, you are in the halfway house, then they won't sentence me to prison. That time it works like that. That time Ecstasy just came out, 1996. Came out not very long only.
1 year before we were born.
Then that time meth also just came out not long also. So by that time I wasn't interested in meth. So I took Ecstasy. Then I was very bad lah. No, I took the drugs. I go and sell it to those halfway house people. Last time they got tea dance. They got tea dance. So it's very popular at Orchard Tower. So a bunch of them Saturday they got home leave. So they go out. So down there I sell to them.
Wow.
Yeah, so after that, I know a brother. I think I don't name his name. A good friend of mine. That you see my right eye cannot see blind.
Yeah. Why?
Yesterday done by him. No? He's the one who offered me his place to stay at Ang Mo Kio. So that is where I do all my dealings. I was still on urine test. I still under probation. But at that time when you take Ecstasy, you won't get caught one. You urine won't kena one.
Because they haven't
really, because it just haven't really that hot yet.
They call it the new psychoactive substances, right? NPS.
So this friend of mine, he knows my mom very well. We both stay Helping Hands one. So it happens that he don't want me to go back to heroin because when I smoke heroin, your urine will kena and then you'll go prison again. So Ecstasy is fine. So I always, because he got very good lobang. Those ecstasy I take to sell everything all from his lobang one.
Oh.
So one day I was in my shop, you know, so I used to close my own shop lah. Close after inside on speaker, also inside shakehead lah. So I call in and pester him for heroin lah. Pester and pester until he very angry. He said, "Aya, you come down." So I went there. The moment I come down from the taxi, right, he just punched me.
What?
But I didn't know that time because I was on already very numb already lah. So I feel something pierce in my eyes lah. But you don't feel pain. So I went up back to the house that we stay back to his house the house that I'm staying. Just wash my eye lah. After finish, just okay, I go back home, I sleep. So my mom said, "Hey, your eyes very red, no? And go see doctor." Then I said, okay lah. Finish operation, come out. I still can see, but it's all red lah. But after that, I still smoke drug there.
In the hospital.
That doesn't change me. These are all coming soon. I'm going to Thailand already.
Oh.
So one day, everything settled, everything. Okay, I take the passport. I cannot with my own identity, because I'm wanted already. So I took the passport. I go to Malaysia.
You never check?
I take no, that time they won't check. I just take a
Some no
Grab.
biometric, I think.
Last time it's different one. That was, I think,
Oh, means
1996, no?
means the person never do the job properly.
20, 30
No,
years,
they
no? That
just
time very
take
easy.
face
That time you
only.
go inside, you just face only. Okay, for 3 of us take taxi driver, he just take the passport, pass to them. It's CCC, they chop, go,
Oh,
you go
yeah,
inside.
yeah.
Even now,
that's
actually,
true,
if
yeah.
you don't have biometric, I think
Yeah,
also very
then
easy.
from there I go into Malaysia. Then from Malaysia I take a coach all the way to Thailand. When I reach, because that time I know one girlfriend. I told you right, the time helping hand I go look for a Thai girl prostitute.
yes.
So I hook to her lah.
That's how it links.
Yeah, that's how it. So I knew her. So that's a stepping stone, a back door for me.
Oh.
So when but
Expansion
she's those legalized prostitution one. So she finished her. But I was very bad also lah, no. I give her take ecstasy, all this, no. So I was also pushing to the prostitute that time.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah, in Geylang lah, no. Then that time only 26 now 54 already, no. So
Very young, look very young.
when I reached Thailand, Hap Jai, right, no. So I was having withdrawal very bad. So she came up. We booked a plane, go to Bangkok. I got home there. Initially, starting was very good. I got no link at Thailand, no friends or what. But slowly you get to know the street people. Then you talk to them. Then I start to itchy again. Look for drugs. You know, then they somehow got connection. Because those motorbike there, they're taxi motorbike.
Wow, the network
Yeah,
very
so
big one.
the network very big. Of course, you got cheated.
Cheated in.
Because you farang.
Because you,
Foreigner.
yeah, correct, Flang. Because I'm a foreigner.
Frang.
Wow, how you know?
Yeah, there was time also I was threatened by knife, so it took my money, everything, you know. You go inside to the alley, wow, very scary, you know. But yet still doesn't stop me from taking drugs. So down there I took heroin, but the heroin is different from Singapore. The heroin is more for jab.
Oh.
So I'm not a jabber. So I go and try the yaba.
Yeah,
Yaba
but
is-
the
Yaba
pill.
actually is just like meth, but it's a lower class of meth.
Oh.
Yeah, it makes you get alert, then get hallucinate. So down there again, I ding ding dong dong. I went there at 26 years old.
Yes, you-
So started to take drugs there, you know. Same thing, steal my girlfriend's money. I don't really sell, but towards the end, right, I started to have contact. So they say I take 50 tablet. I will sell 10 to the neighborhood around there.
Okay.
So one day police came into the house, reported me.
Thailand police.
Thailand police.
Yeah, see.
Came to report. That was 1999. So 96, I was 97, 98, 99. I was out there for about almost 4 years. Because I was caught at the end of the year. So I did my time at Thai prison until 2004.
Wait, they won't deport you back to Singapore?
Cannot, you commit a crime there, you serve your time there first.
Oh. Okay. I thought.
Yeah, so I served my time at Thai prison for until 2004. I came out. I sent to ICA. Then police, Singapore embassy came and do paperwork, everything. Then I must pay for my own airfare to go back.
I think when we talk about change, I think I want to ask Jeremy then, like, you know, change often comes from like a point of realization. So Can you like describe the moment for you?
Oh, that's what the flip the pata one.
Yeah,
Yes,
the flip
your
the prata
flip the
moment.
prata.
I don't know, I'm too old for that, no? Flip the pata.
Hey.
But yeah, actually my turning point is I think different from the one that you share about your client. So my flip the pata moment, that means my turning point is at my lowest point. That means family don't want me back already because my mother passed away already. My brother said, don't come back home again. That means there's only one way for me. You go to a halfway house. You know, so that was my desperate moment. And then also I was on meth. So I already 3 years solid. No? Because 05 I came out from prison, the Thailand one, right? Thailand, I came back Singapore, do another year. So total 6 years of incarceration. Came out, no urine test, nothing. So everything went well. I sell prawn noodles. During prawn noodle, I met again a friend. Tried ice. So when I tried ice, that's it. Was hooked to it for 3 years. So during the 3 years was very, very, very bad when I smoke. When you get to, the more you smoke, you hallucinate, then you cocktail of drugs, you mix with K, all those, name it, no, whatever drugs. No. So I didn't know that it start to eat your mind already. You know, I can talk to you halfway, suddenly, you know, your face turn very demonic.
Oh.
Yeah, so I reached to that point and I somehow know that I'm getting bad already, but I don't know who to turn to. You know, now you ask me back, I can remember, but you say insane, you got mental problem, how come you can remember what you do? Yeah, but at that moment, you don't know why you would want to do that. Because of the lack of sleep and the drugs, everything, you know, all it comes together. So I know I'm in a very bad situation. Now I can just smoke my drugs. Suddenly I feel that, hey, Chitong is meeting me at Bugis. It doesn't, but there's a voice that tells you like that. So I go meet you up.
But then I not
But
there.
you're not there, and then I call and scold you. Then not the scolding, it's the part where the danger part that you think you want to take a chopper and chop you.
Oh, wow. Okay.
You even want to take something to go and light up. So I know already I'm getting very bad already, but I can't stop. I can't stop. So I don't know what made me beat that night, you know. So it's a miracle to me, you know. So I was smoking drugs in my room. I just put on my drug. I just said, God, you please help me. That night, amazingly, I was caught. I was caught. It just happened so fast that, you know, the police don't take my urine test, everything. So if it's not God, then who else is helping me?
It's too coincidental to
Yeah,
say
so
that.
all this put me to reflect even till today. No, that then there was also one time I tried to jump down from 5 story. I didn't die.
Oh.
It's all in this 3 years period.
Oh, okay.
Then I even a roadblock, they block my way. I U-turn, go against the traffic, I run. All this can cause me death.
But you didn't die.
And with the drugs I'm holding. So all this I reflect back when I came to a hiding place. I said, it's my turning point on this one. Last time wasn't so, those helping hands, Thai prison is not bad enough. This one is really damaging for me. That's why I want to change. So in a prison cell, I tell myself, do it once, Jeremy, for yourself. You know, and of course for myself is, I turn to my faith. And God that helped me, you know.
I hear, you know, previously in the Thailand story, all those is like, wow, you...
Yeah, it sounds like it could have been way worse.
Not really. I don't think that's really my lowest point. This lowest point is this time.
This time, oh,
So
okay.
it's
Because
the-
my mind already really is super unsound already.
It's the self-awareness that, like, if I continue on like that, I may lose myself.
Yeah, it's already, it's considered as either you choose death or life. I come to that point that, you know, I said, no, I want to do something for change.
So now you are like a changed person.
Yeah.
And like,
Would you say?
Actually, like throughout this whole journey, not say whole journey, like the time where you start to change, right? What was something that happened or something that made you realize, I am a different person now? Yeah. I think I'm like curious to know. Or some people, you know, they don't know whether they change enough or something.
Your family will tell you.
Your family will tell you. Also,
Your family tell you?
Your family, you got
How's
back
your
into-
brother?
My brother actually, he said, you stay hiding place, don't come back can already. So there's no trust.
Oh, until
After a few years, 3 years. So I learned something. Because this time now is, I myself want to change. I'm not, no one forcing me. Is I want to do the change. So I tell myself, I don't have to prove anyone I want to change. Because when I prove, I'll get disappointed. Because when you prove, your family might say something, hey, you steal my money.
Walao.
And you never do, or you
so hurting.
can cause you to backslide. So I still said, no, I want to do it for myself. I want to change. So whether they want to win my trust or do win my trust, that is their problem. My part is just I do what is ought to be good and right. I do that part, and thank God everything fall in place.
It's really
So inspiring.
like when you try to fit yourself into someone's idea of who you should be, then it becomes very tough on you and your person. But if you do it for yourself, you play your own role, I think everybody will naturally change
I
themselves.
used to tell the guys at the hiding place, yes, do it for your family, there's no wrong. You do it for your family. What? So that's why sometimes we interview the people, we always call their parents, and we ask the individual that wants to come and stay, do you want to come or you don't? If your parents want you here, then you don't come here. No point. He won't stay. Yeah, the individual must make the stand himself that I want to change.
Yes.
Very, very heartfelt.
That self-decision is what is.
I almost cry. Very inspiring.
Then you laugh.
No, you laugh to like lighten the mood. Okay. Yeah, so probably I just want to ask, what are your hopes for the future, and maybe what goals now that are you working towards?
I'm already 54 now. Okay, my eye's blind. One eye. So it's very important for me to go out to work as a Grab driver. I got no education person. I need primary 6 only. I got no skill. I got no nothing. So besides spiritual, yes, God called to serve at the hiding place. But I won't talk about practical. I can think. If I go out, what can I work now? Nothing, no. But if I stay at the hiding place, I find meaning in life. I helping people in my background that can share with them this hope. In a way also, sometimes I thank God for my blind eyes. My wife used to tell me, say, I think your blind eye not here, maybe you leave hiding place. I don't know. But because of this eye right now, I count my course, I serve hiding place better. Because I also doing something very meaningful, I help people in my background. Then you see life changing, then you feel like encouraged. Don't only say you come 10, you see 10 change. Come 20, you see half change, you're happy. In the same one.
You see one change already, it's like,
You
wow.
happy.
just
So
now-
that is the joy that you see that, wow.
Lives impact lives.
Yeah, life impact life.
Your eye story is like slightly reminds me of the Bible story. Is it one? I forgot John or Peter at the start.
So my eye story is I learned to forgive. When my this friend came to, when I was in the program 201, he came to invite my pastor for his wedding, and don't want to see him actually. I sick of him. I know. Rather that he die or what? Not my pastor. No. That kind of hatred. But I never think of want to pay eye for an eye. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he married one of our church lady. So happened he come and see what was in the program, see eye to eye like that. So after finish, he never mentioned, we never talk about it, but so we talk back. At that point in time, I see he's doing well. He's serving God, go inside to prison, share the gospel, And then when he left, I go back, I think about it. Then this verse appeared to me, you don't forgive your brother, I can't forgive you. That's what God told me. So I learn forgive. So when I forgive, I feel lifted up. So my pastor ever tell me, say, have you all, he really can't tell you, say sorry. No, never. But I never, it doesn't matter. I think he also paiseh. So fast forward this one, after 13 years plus, when my pastor's late wife, his wife passed away also, just last year. He came to visit, But we do see each other, we do talk to one another, my this friend. Then he came to visit with the wife. Then my wife was sitting next to me. So halfway, we were talking at hiding place. The wife nudged him. Then I know what she meant. When she nudged him, she looked at my eyes. So that is where I break the whole ice. I said, I know what you mentioned. I said, don't worry. I said, I don't hold it back with this. No more really. So I think he also very bothered because the wife says that he always bring this up to the wife. So I think it's also a stone in him. So that day, after 13 years, I said, no, I said, we don't blame one another. We want to blame, if we don't take drugs, this will not happen also. But what I'm thankful is that we are both doing well now. Now we are both walking right and we are serving. So the episode closed, happy. Yeah.
This is a story of forgiveness.
So I learned how to forgive, but something quite tough also. You never kena, you don't know.
You have to be the bigger man to.
But you have to forgive to move on.
I think maybe talk about forgiveness, forgiving your that friend. Do you like forgive yourself or your past self?
Of course.
Have you thought? Yeah.
I have to forgive myself what I've done. Then, of course, God's forgiveness, family, and ultimately, I think I need to forgive myself because I can't. If I don't forgive myself, the past will haunt me. I cannot feel lousy. Hey, I done that thing to my mom. I feel very bad when I think of that. You know, or this or that. I won't move on. So I'm very clear that I can forgive myself for whatever wrong I've done. Bad or unforgivable deeds or what. Never mind. Because this helps me to move on. So I won't be bound by those by those causes.
We always talk about forgiveness as a this thing that we can just forgive. But I think for a lot of people, including I think people who have never taken drugs before, there are a lot of things that they did that they regret or even need forgiveness that they regret lah. So what would be your advice to those people who can't move on, who have a lot of regrets, who have so many what if it was like
forgiveness
that?
Concern
Yeah.
Okay. You don't forgive. Okay, let's say the situation. It's normally forgiveness involve people. So you don't forgive, that person will stay rent free in your head.
That's true.
Always taking your energy in your mind, right?
Yeah, true. They never pay rent, right?
Isaac said something insulting to me. And you don't know, no? But I feel hurt, Walao, in the night I sleep, sickening, man, Isaac. Really, actually, you don't know, no?
I just say it's a passing thing only, but you're affected by it.
Yeah, so the best thing for me is, okay, one of the cause is that I go talk to you to clarify.
Yep.
This is very difficult to do. Normally people will bury, but you bury, you die. Then he will continue to stay. Maybe you don't mean that. You just say it out of the blue. So when you clarify, hey Jeremy, sorry, I didn't mean that. So I practice that. So that will loosen down the like you're talking about the forgiveness part. So if you don't forgive, that situation or whoever it is, that thing will stay in your head.
Right.
So the cure is that go and talk it out. But Chinese said 讲真鬼, talk very easy.
Yeah,
the doing, but I still learning till today. Learning to clarify with the brother. But sometimes it take times. You cannot just go and after things will get worse. And forgiveness is very important for every individual to want to move on in life. If not, you will be always stuck there, because you can't let go of that thing. I noticed that there are guys that say, I cannot forgive my father, I cannot forgive my mother what they do. But sometimes I talk to them, how about the things you do to them? Not wicked enough, man. But they still cannot. So always they stuck there. They always stuck there. They cannot move on.
I think that's a really important piece of advice, not just to drug users, but to everyone out there as well. Anyway, if you could, we could end with one quote. What would it be?
Quote,
Yeah.
One verse, your favorite
One
verse. Yes.
You mean from the...
Anyway. Yeah.
That speaks to you.
Yeah.
I think from the Bible, right, there's one that always... I always practice this, come to my mind always, is that Psalms 1, 2, 3. Blessed is the one who does not walk with the wicked, stand with the mockers, and... I forget the other one. Basically, these three category people is speaking about my kind of background. I'm from those kind. But now that I'm reformed, correct, reminds me that I belong to those category, but I want to reach out to them.
Right.
But I need to draw my stand with them because the Bible speaks very clear to me. These three category people, you better be careful. They are my kind of background. So I need to draw my boundary. If I know, Isaac, you're on drugs, why should I communicate with you? If I know you are from the world, you drink, you party, does it relate with my work now or not? No. So what I do is that if Isaac, you are on drugs or you are what, I will just come and tell you, Isaac, I think you better buckle up. Go look for help. Go to halfway house or to a church or whatever. Go and seek help. Don't just waste your time. But other than that, hey, you got money, can borrow me $20? I will not.
Okay.
So I stand very clear. Unless maybe you buy you a lunch. So I need to draw very clear. So I use that verse to apply for myself. It's very applicable to me. Yeah, just like the forgiveness part, right now. If I don't forgive you, God will not forgive me. Who do I fear more? I fear God.
Yeah.
Like I forgive, then it helps me lah. So to me, the Bible helps me a lot.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much,
Thank you so much.
Jeremy.
Thank you, Jeremy.
Thank you for sharing. Thank you for joining us on this
Okay,
episode.
thank you.
That's it for today. I hope you guys have found the story inspiring. It is applicable. There are many lessons here that can be drawn for everyone. But I think overall, yeah, we all have our flip the prata moments. So whether you want to put egg or chocolate, up to you.
I hope you find the prata tasty.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.